Welcome to an out of the box unboxing. Today I am going to be looking at Star Wars, the deck building game. This is a game for 2 players, head to head, 30 minutes. Officially Star Wars from Fantasy Flight Games. 2 player, I hear you say. There is also a really good solo variant, which I will talk about at the end. So if you want that, skip straight to the end. Otherwise, let's see what's inside the box. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so we have a rule book. I've actually already read the rules because this was a 2-player game. I thought I'd check out the rules in the solo variant before I decided to invest. So I already know how it goes. It's really well set out. It looks like it's quite simple to play. It's got some nice mechanisms. It's a deck building game. There's some force that you will change during the game. You recruit characters and do battle, try to destroy each other's bases. But that's not what we're looking at today. We're going to look at what's in here. Oh, wow, that's really empty. I guess that's the tokens. I'm not sure they're going to fit the sleeves, so let's get a magic sleeve, a standard size sleeve, and let's have a look at some of these cards. So it's split between Rebel and Imperial, the Empire, and this is probably the starter cards, which don't seem to be easily to get into. They are well sealed. Where's my knife when you need one? Let's try not to take out my finger on video. Okay, let's have a look. So these aren't, they're not, well, I guess they're art cards, they're not photos. They're stylized art from the movies. And this is your Rebel deck, so you've got your bases, which you pick 3 to be. The cards themselves are, they're smooth, they're not satiny. But the $1 million question is, will they fit in the box with sleeves? I'm not going to hold my breath. No chance. That's if you're using standard sleeves. That being said, I imagine the game is going to be crying out for expansions, so you're probably going to be bidding the insert anyway. Let's have a look and see what these ones look like. This is the Empire starting set of cards. And we've got Stormtroopers, Imperial Shuttles, Inquisitors, and the Death Star, just what I always wanted, and your Empire friendly planets. And what have we got here? Oh, these will be there's a whole lot of neutral cards. So you can only recruit cards from your own faction. Hardly surprising, Empire or Rebel. But there's a whole lot of neutral ones, which are the outer rim pilots. That's so chic, that you can recruit. And it's on the, okay, there's a couple of quick reference cards, turn sequence, which is obviously handy. And this is the Force board. We've got a little token on it which moves, and that changes how some cards work depending on whether the Force is with you or not. And if you can get your Force all the way up to the end, you get +1 resource. Okay. And some tokens. Oh, they're very. There's a white one for the Force, and a whole lot of yellow and red. One of them will be resource. Yellow is resource, and the red, well, I think it's a bit of a stretch to call them red. I think that's more magenta. Slash purple. There's the damage. And we've got some cards, so the Galaxy cards, Galaxy deck, which you draw from. So you're drawing from one deck of cards. And there's like a market that you can recruit cards from. I guess you could always stack your cards in there. There'd be plenty of room with sleeves. You stack them in there. Yep, I think I'll do that actually, and then use that for wait and see what happens when the next expansions come out. So what have we got? We've got, again, really nice art. All your favourite characters: Bosk, Lobot, Ships, Dengar. Oh, this is all very mercenary. Blockade runners. So you've got capital ships, and your standard characters. Lionel Calrissian, Jabba. This is Rogue One, so I think I read somewhere that it covers Star Wars and Empire more, and Rogue One. I guess that one though that's definitely indoor, but less on the Return of the Jedi. But I guess that's a opportunity for expansions. And we've got, Chewbacca, Jyn Erso. It's nice. I like the Rogue One and Solo, Princess Leia, Falcon, Luke. And when you play the Solo variant, I'm going to look at very briefly. You either Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader you're playing against. So in all your familiar characters, capital ships. What about Boba Fett? AT-ATs. Oh yeah, there he is, Darth Vader himself. The cards also have like a reward cost, so you can either bounty hunt them or sabotage them when they're in the market, and you can score points as well, so you can stop cards. So it's quite a neat market destruction mechanism. So a lot of cards, deck building. Looking forward to having a play with that. As promised, there is a solo variant called the Leader variant. There's actually quite a few solo variants on Board Game Geek. Do check those out. Another one I quite liked the look of was on Jabba the Hutt. There's a dice rolling one, so it looked really simple. You rolled a d6 and it determined what it did. This one's a bit more complex. There's reserves, there's capital ships, different things happen. But it's really nicely set out. I printed this, and it's double-sided, depending on whether you are playing the Rebels or the Imperials. I'm going to laminate this at some point, and it nicely fits in the box. So I'm looking forward to getting that on the table soon. So it is Star Wars deck building game. Looking forward to playing that and getting some games in before the inevitable expansions arrive. Don't forget to subscribe and like.